We're Slick Rock Productions. I'm Jake. This is Kurt, and we're going to bring up a certain topic. And I think we're going to title this one Assholes in the Industry.
Great title.
Just to put it bluntly. And more or less just want to dive in again to how the actions of a few can affect the whole.
Right.
So,
But before we start on that, please understand this video is not directed to 99% of you guys out there.
no, this is trying to direct it really at that 1%.
Yeah, we're really trying to target here, and there are people like this in every single industry. I don't care. The Jeep guys got them, the motorcycle guys, the hikers, the boaters, the fishermen. Everybody's got these people. But lately, some things have touched nerves with us a little bit, and we just did quite a few events back to back.
Yeah.
But we did a couple of big ones here in our home state. We did the UTV Takeover, and we did Trail Hero. These are great events, and these people work really hard to put this stuff on.
Yeah, and it's awesome because it draws people from all across the nation to come hang out. So.
We really like going to these events, and we like being a part of it. And but there is some things that have happened in the last little while, and I don't know how to say this other than it's kind of embarrassing. And I think that was the exact verbiage I used when we were down there.
Yeah.
I literally felt embarrassed.
Yeah, when you came and told me about it, that verbatim, that's what you said. Like, I'm embarrassed to be a UTV owner.
Yeah,
so.
And it's like we love this industry, and we're obviously embedded in it pretty hard, and it's really hard to see this kind of stuff happen because it reflects on all of us as a whole.
Right.
And so I mean, what happened was we're down at one of these events, and we leave out. We're going back to our place. It's dark outside, and every UTV coming down the highway has got light bars on, and they have underglow on, and it's just like people are flashing their lights at them. They don't give a shit. It's like you can't drive with light bars and off-road lights on the highway.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so annoying, and it was everywhere. You know, we rolled up to a gas station. People are pumping gas. Their stereos are pounding. Their light bars are on. Their whips are on. And people are just trying to utilize this gas station. And everybody's blocking traffic with light bars on. I mean, it's like, how dumb is this? You know what I mean? And it's like, could you imagine just rolling into any city and every vehicle's got light bars on all the place? I mean, it's like, there's a reason they're called off-road lights. You know what I mean? It's like, it's super hard. The other event we were at, 2:00 in the morning, we're in a condominium complex. We had an Airbnb there, but a whole bunch of people live in this place. We were in a rental, but a whole bunch of people live here, and there's one big parking lot outside. And 2:00 in the morning, like 15 UTVs come rolling in at 2 in the morning, pounding stereos. Like literally, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
All their light bars are on. The place is lit up like daytime outside. Underglow and whips are going. People are yelling and screaming. This goes on for 20 minutes. I lost my shit. I was pissed. And it's just like people live here. They have kids. You know what I mean? And this kind of behavior is what reflects on all of us. And it's like I have no better word to tell you than other than it's embarrassing because that's how I feel.
It really is. And it takes so much. We fight so hard for all the things that we're able to enjoy. The fact that we're able to even ride our UTVs legally on the streets in Utah. Yeah. We cannot give anybody who opposes this any bullets whatsoever to get that taken away from us.
And we're giving them bullets.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like when UTVs are traveling up down the roads with light bars on and they're violating the traffic laws, they're violating the rules. I mean, it's like, come on. I mean, at what point here, and like we understand that to a lot of people, these are destination places. Yeah. And that's the tough part is because people are on vacation, they've taken time off work, they go to let their hair down, go relax, go play, go have a good time. But we have to understand that people live in all these places. And we are privileged to be able to go down to Moab or go down to Sand Hollow or go anywhere where you can utilize restaurants and the roads and you know the laws that we have here. But we are going to lose those things if people don't follow the rules, you know?
As soon as cities and these places that we go visit, as soon as this starts getting deemed as a nuisance, we're going to see some drastic effects.
Yeah, permitting gets hard, and the public aura that comes with all this stuff. There's a ton of people who live in these areas. Moab's a prime example of this. We've been preaching for a long time just to quit talking about Moab, but ultimately it comes down to manners. Legislation gets drawn up, and things get boycotted, and things get put into place because bad things happen. There is a main trail in Moab that comes off of Main Street that goes to a main trail, And a lot of people utilize this road. It's a residential area, and you go by 2 schools. You go through 2 school zones there. There's a reason why people get upset. When all this started, Jake and I were sitting down at a restaurant on Main Street in Moab, and it's like we sat there for like an hour and a half enjoying our dinner, and it was appalling to me how many UTVs are coming through with all their underglow on, their whips on, light bars on, stereos pounding. They were racing light to light one night. They were drifting corners. And it's like, my God, you know what I mean? It's just like, and then the people are like, oh, Moab's upset. It's all the liberals. Let's boycott Moab. No. There's a ton of great businesses in Moab. There's a ton of people who support us. There's a ton of people who support the off-road industry. What people don't support is assholes. Right. You know, and this is really what this comes down to. We have a few select people who are doing damage to the rest of us. And so, once again, we're not directing this video at everybody out there. But for those of you who are doing this, turn off your damn light bars. Turn off your underglow. Obey the traffic laws, and don't make it harder for us to fight to keep the privileges that we have in our state. Anywhere we go, we are a guest. And that's how it works.
When you go to a certain place, be respectful.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
So on behalf of myself and Jake and Slick Rock and all the off-road industry out there and all the people who enjoy this industry, please help us. If you guys have friends who are doing this or you doing this, please just stop. You know what I mean? It's like we all got to be respectful. We all want to keep things in play. So once again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to our rant, and we'll appreciate any help we can get on this matter.
And don't be an asshole.